have a lot of respect for that kind of technique. No judgment here. All right. Hey, coming up in just a few minutes, by the way, check back with us between 5:20 and 5:40 because we've got a brand new item you've never seen on a gourmet holiday QVC food show that works great as an appetizer and even better as an entree. And it's got some good flavor we don't often see here either, so stay tuned. But what we've got coming up next, I always think about Memorial Day with my husband's family. We've got a couple of vegetarians in there, and we've got some very carnivorous people as well. And so I think that in the spirit of Memorial Day, if you're thinking about firing up the grill, but you're thinking, okay, well, we've got the vegetarian, or you're thinking to yourself, I would love to have the idea of a meaty patty to have maybe over a salad during lunch throughout the summer, get those flavors of the fresh garden. This is going to be a great way with grams of protein and calorie content that you're going to be able to do it. It comes to you from Guiltless Gourmet, and what these are veggie burgers, but when we slice these open, they're really unlike any veggie burger you've ever seen. I love a good cheeseburger, a chicken burger, and I always have these in my freezer and eat them on salads all the time. We have your choice of a 12 count of these 4-ounce patties. That'll come home for less than $50, but if you want to buy more and save $29, you can actually double your order, get a 24 count, and you can bring it home for a featured price of $69. Now, here's where it gets interesting because these are all individually packed, so that's an update from when I purchased them previously before. We have 3 different flavors. Up here is where you're going to see your California, which includes an amazing combination of just like avocado, you name it, jalapeno, really, really yummy. Next up, we have your barbecue, which you see right here. So you can get all of your flavors in that, or you can get all of your flavors in the original. Now, with those 3 choices, I'm going to even give you another option. If you're thinking, okay, well, the California, the barbecue, and the original all sound good, you can actually get a combination, 4 or 8 of each, depending on what count you get. But Steve's here. He's brought us our Guiltless Gourmet. How are you?
Courtney, how are
it's
you?
Good to see
Thanks
you.
for having us back. It's great to be here.
Okay, so I am a big fan of a veggie burger.
Yes, you are. Yes.
And I never had a veggie burger until I came to QVC because this actually tasted texture-wise the meatiness of what I love in a burger.
Right. It's amazing. When all our customers were coming over saying, can you actually make a veggie burger that uses real vegetables?
Yeah.
What a novel idea.
Yeah, right.
So we did, and we actually have a product that uses real pieces of vegetables so you can taste them, you can see them, you can smell them, and the combinations of the flavors just work great.
Well, break down the flavor profiles for me because this is also something that I didn't know there could be such variety in veggie burgers because not only can you see the vegetables, but there's some very specific flavors in here where you're like, wow, what an amazing option.
Absolutely. We start with the original, which was the original veggie burger. And it's really the core. It's got 5 key vegetables, carrots, corn, green beans, peas, and onion. And that's really the core once the natural seasoning and spices.
I have an update for you. The original just sold out in the 24 count. I didn't even know it was going and limited now in the 12 count. So if you love the original, this will be a nice time for you to get some home.
Very simple. You know, all the key 5 key vegetables, a little seasoning and spice. Again, easy to prepare. You know, in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes at 370 degrees. I always like to put the broiler on for a couple extra minutes, but you can also, since we're in Memorial Day season right now, put this on the grill from frozen, 3 to 4 minutes on both sides.
You know, one of the things that I love so much about the original is it's such a wonderful canvas to any entree because whatever you put with it, it shines even more.
Absolutely.
You get that earthiness of every single vegetable, but there's a softness in there where it's not, you don't specifically taste carrots, you don't specifically taste peas. You get this well-balanced, meaty profile that if it goes on top of the salad, it's almost like you become more a little meatier, but then if this is something that you're having on its own and you're doing burgers, throw a piece of cheese on there.
Perfect.
And it's wonderful.
And people looking for that meat alternative, if they're doing a Rastelli steak burger on the burger, and then people say, well, not a meat eater, I like that alternative, but still like that flavor and that fullness, that's where these are great.
Now, talk to me about the barbecue. This is one that I haven't tried, and I'll tell you, when you see the flavor of barbecue in a veggie burger, that's probably the first time, at least, I know a lot of us here have seen that.
Right. And barbecue's a little bit different. Still got the 5 core vegetables, carrots, corn, green beans, peas, and onion, but then we add red and green bell pepper, black beans, and a little chipotle pepper and some adobo sauce, and then wait a minute, we top it off with a sweet and tangy barbecue sauce. So you get that sweet and tangy flavor with that little bit of black bean and chipotle pepper. It's a great combination.
I am going to point my fork at you. That is how good this is. Like, you know when somebody just like on their soapbox and you're thinking, holy mackerel, that is probably one of the best flavors I have ever tasted in a veggie burger. And because of that, there's a little fieriness in there. On a scale of 1 to 10, the kick is a 1. Like, don't
But
don't think that it's spicy, but like I could see how that could go in a taco.
Right,
I
absolutely.
could see how that could go, again, slather with some barbecue sauce that you've got from home.
Right. And already has, you can add some more, absolutely. A little smoky and tangy, a little sweet and tangy, great flavor. And again, it really marries with that little bit of chipotle pepper.
That's one that if you didn't want to eat a veggie burger, I'd eat that one because I don't taste any veggies.
Right,
I just taste meaty.
Yeah, it tastes flavor. We like to say all the flavor without the guilt. That's really the key.
Totally.
And then the last one is the California.
So I haven't tried this one either.
Yeah, this is great. This is my personal favorite. This has actually 9 vegetables in it, believe it or not, a vegetable. So you've got the carrots, the corn, the green beans, the pea, and the onion, but then we add edamame, avocado, a little jalapeno, and a little artichoke, and just for fun, we sprinkle in sunflower seeds as well. So you've got a burst of flavor. It's got a little bit of that jalapeno, so a tiny kick, but the creaminess of the avocado just marries so well with the jalapeno.
That avocado is everything. And I'll tell you, I thought for a moment with the artichokes, I was like, well, wait a second, does that mean we couldn't put this over rice with some pineapple, a little teriyaki sauce? Absolutely. The way that avocado ties into there to even, again, getting that extra bit of protein from the edamame that you see in there is so interesting, and it's so dense. Again, even if you are a meat eater, sometimes it just doesn't make sense to eat steak 3 days in a row. But now you have the choice between your 12 count or 24 count to get all California, which has got that avocado and edamame in there, the barbecue, which I'm telling you, you can do barbecue or you could do street tacos. That's how good that is. Chop those up into little pieces, or the California, which has got, or excuse me, the original, which you see here. Now, if you do want a combination, you can get 4 or 8 of each, depending on what count you get. And yet, when you think about these all being individually packed, my favorite thing about this is lunch, dinner, even a snack is ready in mere minutes.
Absolutely. And again, that's what's so beautiful about it. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as an appetizer, they come individually packed in the box. So you take it as you need it, from frozen in the oven, again, for 12 to 15 minutes in a convection oven. I always like to finish it up with the broiler, just for a few minutes, just to make it crispy. And then again, grilling season, 4 to 5 minutes on the grill on both sides, from frozen, air fryer, even in the microwave for 3 minutes if you don't have the time. So it's a great way to prepare it.
I will tell you, when you fall in love with this flavor profile, I think it's really easy to see how it goes from dinner to lunch again. But when I have the originals, which I didn't know the California existed, I would serve it over eggs with avocado slices. And now I'm just wondering, I'm like, okay, well, I could grab the California, add a little more avocado if I wanted to, and you could do the same. You can add barbecue to the barbecue. It's just a wonderful option that, again, if you need a meatless entree, maybe you want to take a little break, maybe you're looking for great protein options, this is a wonderful way to do it, and it stores right in your freezer. Your choice of a 12 count or 24 count. You've got California, you've got barbecue, the very limited original, or if you want a combination of all 3 flavor profiles, that is an option as well. And don't forget, we have great easy pay as well as auto delivery.
We don't want to forget we get a great
And there's that burger. There is that burger. I love that. All right, so I'm going to see you back with something brand new.
Yes, look forward to it.
That's also a little fiery,
Thank you,
like
Courtney.
that. All right, well, follow me over this way. Hello, Jen. Did you wear your saucy glasses?
I did.
Oh, she's getting very technical here. All right, so Jen Kovich, one of our resident foodies here at QVC, has brought us what I would like to say, truly the creme de la creme of the show. Growing up in Georgia, we didn't have a ton of access to seafood, but I imagine if you live in the middle of the country, in Nebraska and crazy other states, it's like you don't have Maine delivered to your door like what we can offer you here. This is from Greenhead Lobster Company. And when you see the size of these tails, you're thinking, that is a large lobster tail. But then all jokes aside, you're like, oh, that's cute. She prepped that beforehand. No, there's a crazy process that makes cooking lobster and actually getting the meat from the tail out easier than ever. So that means when you get this home and your choice of the 12 or 24 count, the lobster tail is not across the room because you decided to butterfly and open it upon retrieval. So let me show you everything that you're bringing home, because whether you're thinking a seafood bake in the spirit of wedding season, maybe you're having to host the bride or groom's family at your home, this will be a wonderful opportunity that even if a bunch of friends want to get together, go in on this. Get a bunch of lobster tails and have an amazing entree for you. The 12 count, which you see right here, works out to be $16 and change per serving. Why is that important? Because in the world of market price, in the world of certified lobster, and in the world of Greenhead lobster and the quality, that is unheard of. Now, you can actually double your order, save $40 by doing that, and that will drop the price down to $14.50 per 4 to 5 ounce tail. Now, you will see, of course, this is that creme de la creme investment-worthy price. We do have Easy Pay, 6 of them, which is the most